Hi, Nick Compass, founder of Smartline Putting, working with our elevated putting string on some longer breaking putts. So again, it's really good for using short putts and working on our stroke, but one of the really big keys is when we hit some of these longer putts with break to be able to see that ball start on line. So I've got a putt here that's breaking from right to left. And what I did was I kind of did a little test here first to kind of see what the break was. So now I've set the putting string out at where I think I need to start the ball on. So again, if I was playing golf and I had read this putt, this is where I would read this putt. So I would come in here, you know, if I was playing regular, hey, there's my line on my golf ball aiming at my spot I've picked, okay? Now I've got this putt so that I'm seeing it break so that I'm gonna see this ball. Hopefully if I hit it squarely, it'll start on line. Then as it gets here, hey, it'll start to take some of the break and go into the hole. The big part we're using this for is one, visual to kind of make sure we get set on line, but then that big part of, hey, is this ball starting on line right away? Most people miss breaking putts for two reasons. They don't play enough break originally, and then the second part is they try to manipulate it when they're going through. So what'll happen a lot of times on a putt like this is they'll get up here and their brain's going, oh man, I got to get this ball to the left, and they'll get up here and they'll close the face or kind of do something and get that ball started left. If we have that, I'll show one in a second, we'll see it get underneath that line right away. So again, if I hit a good putt here, this ball should be underneath this line for these first 4 or 5 feet for sure. So let's try one here. So again, got my line on there, I can see it right underneath this string. I've got my putter set right underneath there, faces square, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit this putt down that line. Okay, so we can see it break. Now I hit it short, and so we can see as it went short, it kind of took it. So I'm gonna do another one here where it's kind of that exaggerated person that, hey, they didn't play enough break, and then when they got set, they tried to manipulate it. So we'll see it kind of get off line right away. So if I was here and I close that face and try to pull it back to the hole, you can see right away how fast it got off line. So within the first couple feet, it was off line there. Okay, so now let's try to hit a better putt here. So again, get it right underneath that string. Okay, putter face square to there. And we're gonna hit it right down that line. Oh, hit it a little too hard on that one, kind of went through the break. Let's do one more. It was a good putt, just a little hard, stayed underneath my line. Okay, so I'm set here. Okay, so when I'm doing this, I'm looking at this visually. Hey, I'm seeing that putt go there and knowing that it's gonna drop off there, just thinking about my speed now. Okay, just miss it off the edge there, okay? So again, when I do these breaking putts, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, what I can add into this is a couple drills here. This is one of my favorite the other days I was working on. So we saw that ball stay pretty straight, and then as it got here, it starts to curve. So what I'm gonna do with these two other golf balls is I'm gonna put them kind of on the outside of the cup where this putt would break from. So again, if I hit a good putt, this thing should start here, it should go here, and it should start to gradually get some of this break and just come just inside these golf balls and drop on in there, okay? So let's try this. Up, and again, I should see this go down the line and just stay to the inside of those golf balls there. Okay, so we can see how it just stayed just to the inside there and goes. So this drill takes some time to be able to set that up. But again, for you to understand how that ball is breaking, you're gonna become such a better putter that way. So again, if you can set that up and see that, hey, this is kind of that path it's taking, it's gonna get us a ton better, okay? Now I'm gonna just leave those there for now. One of the other ones that I can do is what we talked about with our short putts, which again is I'm gonna take those tees, I'll steal this ball for a second, I'm gonna take this, put it out in front again. Okay, I'm gonna put that tee in there. Again, you can make this as hard as you want, as easy as you want. I'm kind of going medium right here, okay? So again, really testing me to make sure I keep it on that line right there. So again, now I've got under the string, through the tees, should come here, and if I get it the right speed and the right break, hey, it should come right on the inside of those two golf balls and drop on in. Let's see how we do here. on into the hole. Oh, that was so close. Good putt though, just barely broke at the very end, but I got a good start line, just kind of died off, maybe need a little bit more break. So one of the things with this putt right here, again, I did a breaking putt and I did a little bit longer. So the putting strings, this string is elastic. You can make it longer. So right now I'm gonna pace this one off for you. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, or maybe about 15 feet, okay? If I want, I can take this putting string and I can stretch it back some more, okay? So I can make some longer putts. You've got to remember as you get back a little further, hey, how much would have to adjust the brake on this one, but you can definitely do some long putts and let it stretch out, okay? So again, go back to our basic. If I take these away, take this away, I'm gonna play, I got a little longer putt. Let me give myself just a little more break there. Okay, so now I've got close to like a 20-footer, but again, I'm kind of working on the same stuff here. I could do like we did for the short putts, I could put my tees out there so I can practice my length of my stroke, but right now what I'm kind of working on here is, hey, can I get this ball to start down that line? Putter faces square, I get a good checkpoint there. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this putt down that line. Okay, just broke a little bit, so I guess, again, probably need a little bit more break there. We'll do one more. So again, if I was doing this, I'm gonna come over here, because I gotta adjust my line, okay, and I need a little more break. And this is gonna help you when you go out and putt, that you're gonna see, hey, we're starting to see how much break is there. Again, putter set, and then down that line. Whew, on the low side, vicious there, okay? But you can see a little more break. So again, putting string is great here for these longer putts, doing some break, really being able to see if you can start that ball on line. You can do it with left breaking putts, right breaking putts, everything. And if you work on that with these longer breaking putts, you're gonna start to make more.